Hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm an illustrator. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to vlog drawing page 17 of chapter 3. It's pretty straightforward, just gonna draw an entire comic page. You can come along and see what that process is like. If you've seen my other vlogs, it's the same process, but if you're new here, welcome. It's exactly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just came back from day job. So I'm a little sleepy. I managed to bring an iced matcha from work. So I'm hoping that's gonna kick in any moment now. Let's see what we have got to work with. This is the 17th page. Where is that inside of chapter 3? When I'm following a comic artist and seeing what they're drawing, I like to know exactly where are we in the story with the page that they're working on. This is a project summary. Everything in green is already drawn and edited. What's white has not been drawn at all. So next one is the 17th page. So we're right in the middle of chapter 3. I already have the undersketch done. I made a whole vlog on my Patreon. The vlog covers creating this sketch, so that did involve talking about composition and storytelling through the panels. If you'd like to see that, you're welcome to check out my Patreon. It's only $1 a month, so it's pretty cheap. I'm gonna be doing a desk tour, but in the meantime, this is where I keep this current chapter's pages. These are completed, and these I have to draw. I like to have the ones I haven't drawn yet here because it'll tell me visually my progress. Since we are working right in the middle of the chapter, I mean, you have the same exact amount of pages on each side. It's always around the middle of projects that you really have to find ways to stay motivated. So this helps me to at least, you know, keep going. You're almost there. Not really, but so what I want to do is to transfer the lines onto this, so I'm going to use my light box. And now it's tracing time. Quick break to eat. I'm almost done with the transfer. So first panel is done. I had some tricky parts to deal with down here. I wasn't really sure where the horizon for the castle floor would be. I knew my vanishing point was right here, so obviously the horizon would be there, but the actual building behind the castle, like, where would it start? So I had it up here, I moved it down. I think it looks good there. I made notes to lower this window. I think it's too high. I think it should be more down here, so I'll fix that digitally. And I also made a point to add a tone when this is edited. 6 o'clock. I have a few chores to do and I want to put in a workout. My body has been really stiff lately, so I am prioritizing doing at least some daily active stuff. So we'll continue this later. Good morning. 6:20. I got up at 6 o'clock, but by the time I changed, made myself decaf coffee, by then it's already 6:20, unfortunately. Before we jump back into the comic, I gotta do my daily anatomy practice. Which is this. Sometimes I post them on Instagram stories, so some of you might be familiar with these. I don't really feel like doing this right now, but it is good practice and it's good warm-up. So if I want to go to the drawing desk, I should probably spend 30 minutes warming up. If you're wondering where I get my references for anatomy practice, line of action. I just click on figure drawing and put in the settings and you're good to go. Totally free. It's 7 o'clock. Let's get back to the comic. Yesterday, I only had 2 hours free before going to the day job, so I didn't bother recording. Today, I want to work on the rest, but I'm having trouble with this panel. The roof shells, I don't know what they're called. These thingies, these tiles. I'm not getting the perspective right. I keep redrawing them, like thinning out, but for some reason it just doesn't look right. I think I have to actually set up a vanishing point and just go all the way with the perspective setup. I didn't want to because I was being lazy. I thought, oh, it's a pretty simple panel with the perspective, but these parallel lines really are important to get right. If we use Alice's eyes as the eye level, I put the vanishing point pretty far to the side. Now that I thought about it, it's like I'm wasting so much time just getting these lines right, even though it's going to be covered in word bubbles, but I want it to be right. Anyways, we have one straight line and then a slightly angled down line above and below. Here I had them all angled the same way, and that is the problem. Much better. And now for Alice. I don't like this pose. It makes her look a little too interested in what's going on below. What I wanted was more of a relaxed pose, like she's just glancing down at what's happening. This looks way too interested. I'm gonna have to redraw that. It's 9:30. I'm gonna make breakfast, wake up the bird, and come back to this. Meow meow. Good morning. finally out of your shoebox? Good boy. You ready for breakfast? So the next panel is this overhead from Alice's point of view. We're looking down from her window. I did play around with the details on this side, so that's taken care of. I mostly have to do the wall and this side. The wall's gonna be tricky because extreme perspective is involved, so I have to make sure to draw in a way that makes it look like it's closer to us. So I have a feeling I might mess that part up. And I finally get to have real coffee. I'm drinking the pumpkin flavor of the Nespresso pods. Did I buy a year's worth of pumpkin spice pods? Yes. Yes, I did, because that's all I've been drinking coffee-wise is the pumpkin spice pods. I'm sticking with last year's pumpkin spice Nespresso. I usually use this mechanical pencil, which is a 0.7mm lead. Sometimes if I really have to get into the details, like for Rodrigo's character, it was starting to get really messy with this size. I'll go down to 0.5mm just to get those details. When that's the case, I use this mechanical pencil. It's a lot fancier. My husband gave it to me for my birthday a while ago. It's the one I use for little details. I wasn't planning on adding a background, but now that I added a few lines with a vanishing point, I feel like it would add to the richness of the scene if I had a background, so more work. It's 4:30. I'm on a roll. I am getting stuff done. There's only one panel left. It is gonna be a difficult panel. It's only 4:30, so I think I'm gonna finish this today. What a relief. I have day job for the next 2 days, so if I had a panel left over, I kid you not, I would feel, wow, my SD card just ran out of space. That was really rude. I'm just saying, if I don't finish this page, I'm gonna feel anxious for the next 2 days. So that's how I managed to balance a day job while working pretty aggressively on art. I set up these little goals and I work hard to meet them so that I can do the day job without feeling like I didn't use my time wisely outside of it. I hope that makes sense. One more panel. I'm done. And it's 5:42, so that still gives me enough time to go for a run. My hand is killing me. I think it's from the hard erasing, so I really have to be careful with putting down hard lines during the undersketch phase, so something for me to be aware of. But yeah, my hand and wrist is really sore right now. I'm gonna post the full drawing as well as all of the reference images that I used to be able to nail some of those angles on my Patreon. You can access over 200 posts on there, plenty of extra pages from the comic there, including their reference images, all kinds of goodies, so that's where I mostly hang out. I'll be posting that on there. I really enjoyed drawing that whole page. I can guess that by how much I did not want to really leave this desk without many breaks, to be honest. This was a good page. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you're not following me, subscribe, like this video, you know the deal. Thanks for watching how I draw one whole comic page. I'll keep making these. See you in the next video. Bye.